fact that paraplegic can live a very full life. There is also a conventional therapy. Okay, guys, how are you doing? This is your boy, Mr. Luke Evan Brooks, coming back to you again. It's been a while since I did this. And for the ones that are trying to figure out who I am, again, I'm Luke Brooks. Um, I would say that I'm a coach. I am a person of adventure and a person who really, really wants to help people out. And for me to do that, I'm happy to be with you. A lot of you may be wondering, like, why this guy added me and things of that sort. I wanted to add you. I wanted to add you to show you the concept of how you can actually grow your business, without having to pay for ads. Grow it organically. Now, if you want to pay for ads, there's no problem with it. But if you're a type of person who's starting out on the market and have no idea how to use paid ads, I do not recommend you to go ahead and jump on that right away without having some type of coaching. I would tell you that right now. The best way to get in, honestly, I think is organic, because you learn. It takes time. It costs something. Everything's going to cost you something. But in mine, you're looking at learning the whole ropes, right? I've been doing this for close to, I would say, about 5 years. I've been in marketing for almost 20 years. But doing these things that I've learned has helped me grow my business. It helped me be able to reach out to people and be able to sniff through the bullshit, to be honest with you, because you got a lot of people out here who are trying to promote their stuff and don't really care about your, about making friends as far as learning and networking. Because when you do organic sales, you definitely going to be doing some networking. You're going to be doing heavy networking, and you're going to be able to reach to different audience, because that's what it's all about. So guys, let's go ahead and get into it. What the hell is Engagement Monster? If you haven't been following my profile, I've been posting this on here very often. I'm promoting it, and I'm promoting it at a reasonable cost here. And I won't lie to you. You're going to think I'm crazy. I've seen a few sales come through now. It ain't nothing to retire about, but it's not about that. At the end of the day, it's about helping people. Now, this product is very simple. And let me boil down to the problem. A lot of you may be spending time at the computer, I don't know, 5 hours a day, 8 hours a day, maybe 16 hours, maybe 20 hours, and you're constantly going on Facebook in particular. And this is going to the folks that are actually using Facebook to actually make sales. And when you're doing this, how much progress are you making? Are you making any type of progress? Are you coming off as spammy? What is it exactly that's going on that people are not actually buying from you, right? For me, I used to do that shit, and it didn't help me out at the end of the day, because people are like, I'm not tuning into them. Well, how about this? How many of y'all been posting your links into these groups and finding out that you either got kicked out or actually got something worse, been put in Facebook jail for the spamming and spamming? I used to do that, starting out, because 20 years in, we always are taught, post your ass, post everything, advertisement. But it doesn't work that way. It's a style too. Maybe you could get away with that back in the 90s, but you can't get away with that now in the time that we're looking at. Now, for me, I learned this in the Navy as far as OCS, and I took this with me everywhere I went. Work smarter, not harder. How many of you are actually working harder and not smarter by posting stuff, waiting time? Because there's a lot of things that you could be doing. You could be tweaking your product. You could be focusing on your bridge page. You could be focusing on closing with customers, or actually coaching your clients, or whatever it may be. So I was able to come up with a system that can allow me to engage the people that I add. Now, I'm using two different softwares now. I'm using Friend Connector to add people, but I'm using Laser Target. I'm not just randomly adding people. I'm using a system that allows me to look for my potential customers, no matter what product I'm selling, whether it's weight loss or whatever, making money online, selling houses, selling toilet tissue, selling shirts, whatever it may be. And I am actually going inside the computer without me actually touching the computer, adding these folks. That's the first thing that I do. The second thing I do is look at the profile once they've been added. We're already having a conversation and building networks. Now I've been growing my list, and I'm about to grow it a lot aggressive. More aggressive than it has been before. And for me, I think that's important. So with Engagement Monster, it does that for you. Facebook looks at certain algorithms. Hey, how many people are engaging on this guy's comments or his posts or whatnot? If there's not a lot of people, then it's not going to work. And it could take a long time for you to get engagement. If you add in people who are not really engaged on your stuff, 10% of it is being looked on Facebook. Say, hey, 10% of your friends are looking at this. If those 10% don't like your stuff, Facebook recognizes that and says, well, we're just going to show less of this then. And that was one of the things I had to do on my first profile page. I had to change it. I had to change it up because I had a lot of family and friends. And I could be posting pictures of dancing or whatever it may be. On the next thing, a bunch of people adding on it. But when it comes to doing online business, teaching people how to eat healthy, nothing. And it's not that they didn't like it, they're just not engaged in it. And you have to be specific. For me, here on this profile that you're looking at me on here, I am strictly talking about making money online, but not just making money online, buying my product, but to just teach you, because you got a lot of people say, just leave this product alone and buy my product. I'm not telling you that. What I'm telling you is you need to have tools when you're making money online, or you can be here all day trying to figure out how this stuff works, and you don't have time for that. So the first thing that I do when I'm on here, I hit a magical button here. And this is so powerful. Imagine you able to engage on anyone's profile, whatever post it may be, having hand selected what you needed to have for those people that you're reaching and for them to engage back. Because that goes back onto what I was saying earlier. Facebook is looking at what engagement that you have, and they amplify. And the longer you're on here, they're going to broadcast it to as many friends as you can. And you got to be engaging on these guys, right? The Engagement Monster is not the one quick tool to say, well, I don't have to talk to these guys at all. It opens up interactions. For some of y'all may not see interaction. People love getting their stuff commented on. When that interaction begins with them, your pre-message that you can create ahead of time. It's like, hey, great content. Oh, thank you. You can have that conversation. You can engage. You can talk. You can trade shop. And eventually, they're gonna be like, hey, how are you able to engage all these people? You use something very simple, because people like that. People want to build that rapport, and if you can't build that rapport, it's not gonna work. So let me go on and show you what Engagement Monster does. See this icon right here? You'll go to the Chrome store and go ahead and click on Engagement Monster. Now, you got to get access to it. I already dropped the link on how you can try it out for free. Go ahead, try it out. And if you like it, don't do nothing. You'll just be charged. But this is powerful. You hit that button or button on your mouse. Start settings, language. If you go to settings, this is where you set up everything, like the timer. It's already defaulted to the time recommended from 11 to 15-second range, where you're commenting on people's comments or their posts. And a recommended time, I just put in like 2:40 p.m. You hit next, and this right here is where you type in all your messages, right? They already pre-wrote one-liners. Not really a sentence, just a one-liner. Wow, crazy good. I'm really sorry. And the system looks at everyone's comments to see like what's the majority of what people are posting. And then you update it, which I didn't make any changes here. I'm backing out of it. And then you hit start. Now, what's going to happen is the program is going to interact with everyone that's on my Facebook friends list. And they're going to look at it. they're gonna enjoy it. They're gonna be like, wow, this is pretty amazing. I might say that, and you'll see it pop up. And once this happens, once this happens, the party really starts. I can be working on email campaigns. I can be working on videos. I can be working on other things other than commenting on people's pages for 8 hours or so. And y'all might say, well, you're exaggerating. I know people who do that. That's not making money online. That's not fun. I'm telling you right now, if you're doing it, you need to stop. You need to stop and wake up to what I'm telling you. If you're sitting here, you're spending all day on the computer, just doing that, and you try to figure out why you can't make no sales, I think that's a hint and a half for you. The stop smoking, whatever it is that you're smoking. And y'all might say, well, you're insulting, but I'm telling the truth. I don't want you to waste your time like that. In the time of being an entrepreneur, I learned how to waste my time. And doing that was one of the major ways. If you're brand new to it, don't do it. Okay? What you need to do is engage people with automation. I work on emails. As you see, I have active campaign. I'm working on my next emails here. I'm working on my links. I'm working on different things in the background. But I tell you what, I'm not working on all day is just engaging on people's comments, because let the system work for you. The first thing for this to work is that you need to be able, if you have a profile that's separate from your personal life. Engage solely on business. No friends, no cousins, no one that's related to you unless they're buying something from you. If they're not buying something from you, you have to make that decision. Do you want to make money on Facebook, or you just want to be on there as a hobby and to shoot the shit? Once you make that decision, this is going to work. I've been getting a lot of engagement. I am engaged, and you see right here the notifications. There's 89 notifications right here. Now, if I click on it, it's going to end the whole engagement monster, but that's me walking away from the computer from 4:45 a.m. in the morning, going to my Navy job because I have a second stream of income, and that's what I'm using Engagement Monster to make that second source of income with my other software tools. Come back and have everyone talking to me. That saves me a lot of time. I don't want to be sitting at the house all day trying to figure out how can I talk to people when you already have the way to do it. I'm telling you, this is amazing. Now, guys, you could jump on this. You can jump on this and make a difference to your business platform, no matter what it may be. As long as you're using Facebook, you can go ahead and have this happen. Very easy to use. More details in the email link below. You have to be crazy not to jump on this opportunity, because I'm going to tell you right now, more likely, because I got a high demand on people trying to jump on this, I'm going to have to hike up the prices. And I don't want to hike it up on you. But right now, with so many limited accounts, I can't just sit there and say, well, I'm going to give it pennies off the dollar, because it really is pennies off the dollar once you see the price. And a lot of people might be like, I don't know about that. I need a real engagement. That is real engagement. The whole thing with Engagement Monster is allow it to be the conversation starter. So once they conversate with your automated message, you go back in there and you talk to them, you do follow-ups. Now, you could do that at the end of the day. You can divide it up. It don't matter. I have 89 notifications of people like or commented or whatever it may be on a profile. And now we're going to have that back and forth. And Facebook is going to allow them to see what I'm doing because they see us talking. So, guys, I'm not going to hold you up tonight. I left everything down below. I don't want you to be the type to be like, well, I don't know. Because if you don't know, then you're in the wrong business. And hit in the face when you see all this stuff take place. So jump on it. Don't be scared. Get your Engagement Monster. Get it today. Do it right now before the price goes up. All right. My name is Mr. Luke Brooks. I thank you for tuning in. Take care.